Hey, 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 good morning. Peace and strength to you, family and friends. This is your daily grounding with Richard, Truth Warrior at Dawn. A moment carved out to slow down, recenter, and reconnect with what's real. Today we're wrestling with the powerful question, when is enough enough? Let's breathe into that, right? When is enough enough? Is that enough air? So I call it the more trap. Let's get real here, okay? I call it the more trap. When is enough enough? We live in a world that always wants more. More money, more stuff, more succession, more attention, more power, more. And I start out thinking if I just had a little more, I'd be okay. Then I get the more and the target moves. It never ends. It's like you get the pay raise, you're already working on the next pay raise. And so here's the truth. Enough isn't a number, it's a heart posture. It's a frequency. It's being grateful for what I have and not focusing on what I don't have. It's walking with God in the Spirit. And so if I'm breathing, eating, and walking with God today, that's enough. That doesn't mean I stop dreaming or working hard. It just means I don't let desires become my master. Because when I chase more without contentment, I become what I am trying not to be. Restless, greedy, addicted, unsatisfied, hollow, lost, confused. I seek the material and not the spiritual. Well, that's just me, okay? So even good things can become chains. Too much of a good thing can still wreck me. Food, entertainment, even relationships. And it goes beyond money. It's also true with alcohol, power, emotions even. Shopping, anything can become addicting. Sex, all of that stuff. Some of us know that one drink is too many and 1,000 is never enough. And for us, enough means knowing our limits and honoring them. And that's, we're individuals. We all have to know our own boundaries. But for me, one drink doesn't fly. So I don't drink. If you can, hats off to you. More power to you. But that's you. And I'm dealing with me here. So, we got to know our own limits and honor them. So today we'll take a breath, do an enough check. Do I have what I need for today? Can I serve, love, and breathe with peace right now? If yes, then I'm blessed. If I don't have to wait for tomorrow to feel whole, I'm already standing in the blessing of enough. So I'm going to walk in that today. I'm going to be thankful and I'm going to be present. I have enough. I am enough. And God is always more than enough. Amen. So for today, our biblical verse, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsaken you. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. And this verse reminds me that contentment isn't about what I have, it's about who walks with me. When God is enough, the pressure to keep striving breaks. This verse challenges me to trust that His presence is the true provision. And I'm new to this, so I don't want to be like, actually turning it over to God I've been working on that hard. And I've always been kind of a godly person. I've done a lot of studying in different religions and even some dark things, but that's a time for a different podcast. But my current walk with God is pretty fresh. And so I'm just a little baby, So I'm learning as I go. And thanks for being on the journey with me. So let's see, our warrior wisdom. Our wealth consists not in having great possession, but in having few wants. Epictetus. The true warrior isn't the one with the most, but the one who needs the least to stay focused, grounded, and dangerous. In the right way, minimal wants equals maximum peace. Because, and this goes back to wants versus needs. Like if I'm not wanting, if I'm focusing on what I have and not what I don't have, I just find gratitude in that. I find peace in that. And hopefully the rest comes, like I said, but I'll keep working for it. I'm not expecting handouts here. Just for today, for my sobriety warriors, just for today, I will not pick up what destroys me. Now, for some of us, 1 is too many and 1,000 is never enough. I know it is for me. So enough means none, and that's not weakness, that's strength. Today, I honor that line. Just for today. Tomorrow isn't promised. Inspirational quote. He who is not content with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. And that's a Socrates, a Socrates. And there's, yeah. If what you have now isn't enough, you're never going to be happy with what you're going to have in the future. And I could get into that deeper, but I'm going to keep politics and everything out of it. So, because that's not grounding. That's infuriating. So Socrates, and I'm going to keep doing some philosophy because God gave me discernment as well as the Bible is the truth. And using my discernment, I think there's other things we can look at here. And that'll be another episode sometime too. So, and that's philosophy, not other religions. And I'm not worshiping it and I'm not praising it. I'm looking for the truth in other things. And yes, the Bible is the truth, but that's not a manipulation of the Bible. It's a different way to look at things, to expand my perception, so I can use my discernment too. Because if my perception's narrowed into a tiny box, I'm gonna miss things, and even truths that may be in the Bible that if I'm so narrowly minded that I can't even see through the flat statement of the Bible and see the spiritual context of it, you'll get lost. But it's okay, I'm going off on a tangent here. Let's get back to it. Our reflection question for the day. Oh, so Socrates. Chasing doesn't end at the next milestone, it just evolves. Let's stop running and start receiving. Joy's in the stillness. Be still and know. Amen. Our reflection question, what area in your life are you striving for more out of fear and not faith? Finances are the worst, huh? Especially it's a big old trap because you need the money to get by in today's society. But I love to hate money. That's what I would say. All right, our daily challenge, take inventory. Write down 5 things you already have today that are more than enough. Carry that list with you. When the craving for more hits, read it. Knowledge nugget. Fun fact, hummingbirds have to eat half their body weight in food every day just to survive. Some of us are trying to live like hummingbirds in a hawk's world, burning energy constantly, but we're not meant to run like that. Rest is holy, enough is enough. That makes sense why I have to refill my hummingbird feeders every 2 days, man. I love my hummingbirds, or the hummingbirds. They're not mine, but they're my friends. They're cool though. I get I've seen up to 11 out here. They'll clean out those feeders quick. So our prep tip of the day, practice bare bones readiness. Know how to cook a full meal with just 3 ingredients or on a single flame. Simplicity is strength. That's easy for me, right? Just some meat, fat, and maybe some sage. Flavor it up a little. All right, our word of the day, sufficiency. The definition, the condition of being adequate or enough. I will find sufficiency in what I have. This word isn't about scarcity, it's about contentment. Learning to recognize sufficiency is a radical act of rebellion against endless desire. Yeah, I like that because I'm a rebel too. All All right, garden tip of the day. Overwatering is one of the most common ways people kill plants. Roots need space to breathe. And just like plants, we need to trust the dry seasons. More isn't always better. Sometimes it's just drowning yourself. That's kind of deep there, you know. Make those roots chase the water. All right, our trivia. So the answer to yesterday was what part of the human body appears to keep growing, or from Friday, after it's dead, right? And it's hair and nails, and they don't actually keep growing. They just appear to, because the skin and stuff starts shriveling up and getting nasty. Right? All right, so today's question. What ancient philosopher gave up wealth to live in a barrel and preach contentment? He once told Alexander the Great to move because he was blocking the sun. So we'll have that answer tomorrow on Monday. And then this day in history, on August 3rd, 1492, Columbus sails the ocean blue, seeking more but discovering far more than he bargained for. In 1996, NASA discovered signs of possible life in a Martian meteorite, reminding us we're always looking beyond. But do we see what's here? Question mark. Our joke of the day, why did the greedy man bring a ladder to the bar? Because he heard the drinks were on the house. Brata. Oh my gosh. Lord save us. All right. Closing summary. Today, I'm not chasing happiness. I'm making space for it. I'm letting go. I'm trusting more, believing that joy comes when I stop trying to be God of my own life. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. It's Luke 9, chapter 9, verse 23. And following him means dying to self daily. And maybe that's not the death of joy. Maybe it's the beginning of it. And I've been going through that a lot lately. It kind of ties in today, not fully, but in a way, you know, if God is enough, I'm going to pursue it and pick up my cross and have my self-death daily, right? Or try to anyways. And that is enough for me. And so it ties in the way of I'm not chasing the material, but I'm pursuing my soul. And so today's message is simple. Enough is enough. The lie of just a little more is a trap. Freedom comes when we remember we already walk with the one who gives freely. And hence it ties into picking up my cross and following him. So I know I'll get repetitive sometimes. I know. But you'll just have to... It's good. Repetition's good because we need to hammer these ideas into our heads. And that's a little violent. But we need to get them in there, you know, and hold them. So our prayer for the day, my prayer for the day. Lord, teach me to see the gift in what I already have. Give me eyes to recognize enough. Give me strength to walk away from what would enslave me. Make my heart content in your presence. And let my hands be open, ready to give, not just to grasp. Amen. And I got a couple mantras I wrote down here. I have enough, I am enough. God is more than enough. And today I surrender the chase. Today I rest in grace. It's like, brata, Slim Cracker Rabbit over here, rapping it, dog. Today I surrender the chase. Today I rest in grace. Back to God. All right, well, so thanks for bearing with me. I was not together today. I had to do a couple takes. The sun's already up. So, give me some feedback if you want or don't. I'll figure it out either way. And I sure would appreciate it, though. And subscribe and like if it does anything for you. Maybe we can help out more people. Get grounded every morning. You know, or not, whatever works. So, thanks for tuning in. Much love. God bless. Let your light shine. Peace out. Gotta go feed the ducks.